All right, so coming in at number 4, maybe another controversial verse. However, I think if you listen to what he's saying in this verse, you cannot argue that this is one of his best verses of all time. And you'll see what I mean once I start playing it. But bro, this reminded me how good Drake can be. So this is the latest verse from Drake where he put in work, in my personal opinion. Came out in 2018. Let it rock. I'm in shock. The nerve. The audacity. Hey man, Duppy is fire. Fire. Bro, I understand that he lost this kind of beef between him and Pusha, but that's not because he didn't come correct with his verse. This shit is A1, bro. This is an A1 verse. This might actually go higher up on the list. I didn't put it higher up on the list only because he lost the battle between him and Pusha. And like I said, it's not because this verse wasn't on point. It's just that Pusha hit him with like stuff that really made the public look at him in a different light. Granted, Drake is still Drake, so how much did he really lose? But yeah, man, we about to get into this verse, and like I say, just listen to these the bars that he has in this verse, and it is, bro, you can't argue with me about this not being in Drake's top 5 verses. So we gonna let it play, but just the tone of the song, bruh, how it comes in, and he says, "I'm in shock." The nerve, the audacity that this nigga's coming at me. Me? Bro, we about to let it play. Get him. Okay.
So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of these, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats?
We're about to stop it right there, my nigga. Oh my goodness. So like I said, we breaking these verses all the way down, bro. He says, so if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of these being verses, so Pusha was saying that he has ghostwriters, and you know that's a big thing with Drake, him having ghostwriters. So Drake saying here, if you rebuke me with working with someone else on a couple of these, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? So Kanye is basically paying Pusha because he's on Kanye's label. So he's saying, he basically punching Pusha right in the nose off rip, like, bro, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? Because like I said, bro, he's been known to have people write his verses for him. So it's a little hypocritical for you to be talking about like, oh, bro, you got ghostwriters, when your boss is the one who is openly admitted to basically having people write his verses for him. So that already off rip, bro, fire. We're gonna let it keep playing though.
What do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours and let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from him.
We about to go back and kind of break it down, man, because, oh my goodness. This nigga, he says, I've done things for him I thought that he would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Bro, oh my goodness. So when he says Father had to stretch his hands out, that's a song from Life of Pablo. And he just incorporated it perfectly because he's basically saying Kanye had to reach out to him to like get on like with the wave what he had with Pop Style, which is Drake's song, and he kind of put that same little style on it with 30 Hours, which is another song that's off of Life of Pablo. So he's saying, bro, You don't even understand how much I've helped Kanye, and you dissing me for doing the same thing that Kanye was doing. Bro, this shit, niggas don't know, bro. Niggas don't know. We're about to run it back and let it go.
I done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father
Had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat.
Now you popping up with the jokes.
I'm dead, I'm asleep.
I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam.
Stop, Drake, please. Please. I don't think people understand what they just heard right there. So about to run it back and kind of break down what he's saying. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about when he sets things up so perfectly. Bro, this is Drake in his prime. He says, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. You know, they writing they songs out or whatever. Tired of sitting quiet, helping my enemies eat. Oh my goodness. So like he previously said, he was helping Kanye out on Life of Pablo, and by doing that, he's essentially helping out Pusha T as well, because if Kanye's eating, Pusha's gonna eat as well because they're on the same label. So he says, I'm tired of sitting quiet helping my enemies eat. He follows that up by saying, keep getting temperature checks, they know my head overheats. I'm a hothead, basically. Then he goes to say, don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim or Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong. Now your head in a beat. Okay, so Infrared was Pusha T's first kind of diss song dissing Drake, but Infrared, so he said you shouldn't have listened to Denim or Steve. You must have had your infrared, info, red, but infrared like a gun, now your head's in a beam. Bro, this nigga's bro, I'm telling you, dog. People don't understand how barred up this entire verse is from Drake. This was a amazing verse, dog, and we only halfway we might not even be halfway through it yet, bro. I'm gonna run it back just a tad bit and let it play out, man. Golly.
Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve.
Much I had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam.
Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode.
Don't do it.
In top 5 as far as your label talent goes. Send shots while I got a challenge those.
Okay.
But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I can never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish today.
Okay.
You niggas leeches and serpents. I think it's good that now the teachers are learning. Yeah.
Ooh.
Said it was your cousin.
Okay, a lot of that was pretty much straightforward, so I won't touch on it too much. I just want to go on a couple of bars. Y'all are the spitting image of what jealousy breeds. Don't push me while I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. Far. So Good Music has some good artists on their label, and he says you're not even top 5. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true, but I mean, it's an argument. You can make the argument that he's not top 5, which is why that bar is so lethal. But yeah, like I said, man, it's not too many. It's not nothing too crazy on this. We're gonna let this one rock out. But I like where he says I can never have a Virgil in my circle, holding him back, because he makes me nervous. I want to see my brothers flourish. Oh my goodness, to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents. Oh my goodness, fire. We're gonna let it play.
You niggas leeches and serpents. I think it's good that now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin, then him, then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. It's shame there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. College kids tonight, they must say.
Okay, so this is where he starts heating up even more, because he was already on point, but right here, going back, he says, I think it's good now that the teachers are learning. When he saying teachers, he's referring to Kanye, because Kanye was the OG to him, but now Kanye's coming to him, learning from him with pop style, like that whole little flow and stuff. So fire right there. But then he goes on to say, your brother said it was your cousin, then him, then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Oh my goodness. So to break that down, Pusha T's brother is named Malice. So Malice said it was y'all's cousin. And then he said it was him, Malice. And then Malice said it was you. So basically you're third in line. So Drake saying here, you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. So basically saying you just rapping about what your cousin and what your brother did. You wasn't the guy, it was them two. So that right there is fire alone. But he follows that up by saying you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, it's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart. You're an approachable dude. So once again, his brother is named Malice. He's saying Pusha T isn't like his brother. You don't have the heart that your brother has. But malice as in no aggression or like there's no evil in your heart. Bro, that line right there is cold. There's no malice in your heart. You're an approachable dude. Oh my goodness. We running that back just a tad bit and we letting it play.
Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart.
You're an approachable dude.
Man, you might have sold a college kids for Nike Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. Microphone of yours, but then a signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately.
My God, Drake, leave him alone. Leave him alone, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. This man is in his prime right now. He said he's in album mode, bro. Don't mess with him when he's in album mode. So after he said you're an approachable dude, he said, man, you might have sold, he said you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. I think that's pretty straightforward. I just wanted to touch on that because that's what he was talking about previously with Malice, saying that it was the cousin, then it was Malice, then it was him. Like Pusha T's not about that life. He's just been like selling like dime sacks and stuff like that. He wasn't Escobar in the 80s because that's what Pusha T makes it sound like in his songs. Like he's that guy, but Drake's like, bro, you really not that guy. You not Malice. You not your cousin. You just a regular nigga. So fire. We're gonna let it play out.
Man, you might have sold a college kids for Nike Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s.
I had a microphone of yours and the signature faded.
That pretty much resembles
what's been happening lately.
Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah, and as for Q, man, I changed it.
Bro, I'm sorry. I had a microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that's pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. So he had a signature with he had a microphone with Pusha T's signature on it, but it faded away. Then I pretty much thinks that resembles what's been happening lately. Pusha T has been fading away. This is back in 2018, of course. But that line right there is so cold. Well, we're gonna let it rock though.
I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise
will be televised.
Yeah, and as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all like me like you made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah. Who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever's supposedly making me hits, when they got no hits, sound like they need me. My lyrics did it, my spirit did it, I'm fearless with it.
Okay, so this is where Drake acknowledges his ghostwriter Q, Quentin Miller. So he says, and as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Which is, bro, that's a fire line because it's so true. Because Quentin Miller didn't come until later in Drake's career, and people are kind of like Quentin was behind him the whole time, which I get it, because if you're gonna be an MC, you can't have people helping you write your rhymes. That's just a no-go. But I mean, you have to look at this objectively and tell me that what he said right there isn't true. Like, y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Oh my gosh. Then he comes up later to says, whoever supposedly making me hits but got no hits sounds like they need me. Talking about Quentin again. So this isn't a shot at Pusha. It's more of a shot at Quentin, which he just catching strays out here. Cause he's saying, how y'all gonna say he making me the hits, but like Quentin Miller has his own career, but where's his hits at? He doesn't have any. So it sounds like if he don't have no hits, it's the other way around. Quentin Miller needs Drake, bro. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know, bro. I'm sorry. We gonna let it play.
I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time. Cause you older than the nigga you running behind. Look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. Get out your feelings.
Get out your feelings.
Be a cool summer for you. I told Weezy and Baby.
I'ma done them for you.
Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you. Considering that we just sold another 20 for you.
Duppy. Oh my goodness, bro. The way he ended that too, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He said you older than the nigga you running behind, which is a fact. Then he says, I told you keep playing with my name and I'm gonna let it ring. So I'm gonna let it, like the bullets, I'm gonna let the bullets ring on you. But he says, I'm gonna let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. Virginia Williams is his wife, Pusha T's wife. So I'm gonna let it ring on it like Pusha T put a ring on it. Bro, this nigga Drake on a different level, bro. This nigga Drake on a different level. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is, bro. Drake straight killed this man in terms of bar for bar. Like, this shit was amazing. Bro, I know Back to Back is considered Drake's best diss song. Bro, that has nothing on this diss right here. When you just talking about bar for bar, bro, stop it. Stop it, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, say, I'm gonna send an invoice to you considering we just sold another 20 for you. Cause by Drake addressing this whole little beef that Pusha T had with him, that's giving him more attention. That's why he says we're gonna send an invoice to you or to Ye. We're gonna send an invoice to Ye considering we just sold another 20 for you. Cause people are gonna listen to Pusha T now just because Drake said his name. Fire number 4. That's only number 4, bro. Bro, Drake is that dude, bro. I'm trying to tell you, niggas gonna have to put respect on this man's name. People forgot about how good Drake is as a rapper, and that's what this video is for. We just trying to shed some light on that and kind of give him his praise. So number 4 is down. Duppy was fire. We're gonna keep it going, man.